Do you like toys in the bedroom?
I'm a toy. You can play with me. Whoa. Diva enchantment.
Define a mind-blowing experience in the bedroom.
Something that puts you to sleep in an instant after.
Oh.
And I've had that yesterday too. So it's good. Did you bring, what's that guy's name? Kumaratunga's daughter's married. Harin? Was Harin here?
Yes.
Harin was here, right?
Yeah. Kumaratunga's water chain.
Yeah, I forgot. He lives in Melbourne now.
Ah, really? He has
Yeah.
moved?
He moved.
Oh. News for Sri Lanka. From the pour to this set, it's literally that quick. I'm so happy to have my guest today on the show. This guy is the only one who can go through a critical accident and turn out better looking. Plastic surgery does work. And with him, I have the most beautiful lady seated, and her name is Minoli. We'll see you with the show.
Hi, I'm Malith.
Hi, I'm Minoli.
And we are here to go on a date with.
Danu.
Actually, you introduced me to Danu, didn't you?
I did.
Yes.
You had no idea who Danu was.
I actually didn't. Danu, I didn't know you.
No, you told me Danu invited me to an online
Online
interview.
date with Danu interview.
Yeah, during COVID. And you're like, who's Danu? And I was like, you don't know Danu?
Yeah. All these posh people know Danu. No, I'm gonna make all like that's why. So this guy wouldn't let it rest. See, he was pestering me to do the interview back then. He's pestering me to do the interview now. I mean, you know, we're here finally, and to see what the fuss is all about. I guess we'll find out.
Yes, so excited.
They say scars make you beautiful, and look at him. Malith, looking gorgeous as always.
You're looking good yourself, my friend.
That's it? That's all I get?
Yes, you look sharp. Very beautiful.
Trying to be all macho now. Was flirting with me all this time? Closeted.
I thought something went wrong. Are you like, is this camera?
That's my secret camera.
Yeah.
Minoli, you're looking gorgeous.
Thank you.
They did like a pre-shoot and all before this show, and I was like, what the hell? Why am I not in it?
Well, I mean, you were meant to be.
But I was like, looking.
You're like Dubai and India, Mr. Modi looking. What is this?
Sorry. You could have checked with your dates before you booked your wedding.
Next time, I mean, there's going to be a...
Next time.
Next time.
Hello.
Hopefully, there's not going to be any more.
Well, Minoli, you always have the power to cut things off.
Cut many things.
Yeah. And just grind it and feed it to him. Then that's
To
it.
him.
Give him a piece.
He's been asking for it too.
Cool.
You.
No. I want it when it's alive, not when it's dead and smashed.
It's a puree.
Ew. So I just wanted to ask you, how did you all meet? When did you all
Are you
meet?
going to go for it, or am I going to say this?
No, you go for it.
I
You started it.
slid into her DMs. That was it. Yeah, her photos fell on my news feed a few times. I'm like, oh.
That's because you were searching for women who looked good.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like God's way of putting her right in front of me on
That
my
is
news
true,
feed.
yeah.
You know.
And then you
that's what I say now.
then you wrote to her.
I was like, oh, who's this mint-looking chick? I was like,
Minty
hey,
looking
Nangi.
chick?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, she was pretty fit.
Yeah.
She is still pretty fit. And I was like, hey, cutie, you ready to go on a date with me?
Oh.
No, that's what I said.
Date with Malith.
Did you say like, hey,
No, he first.
hey,
It's like,
hey dear?
Hello.
And I hate that line. Hey dear,
No, it's not.
dear.
Hi, dear. Please send Bob and Regina.
So, and then what did you get to it really fast, or you let it be in your
No,
request?
so I was in Sri Lanka. I had a gap semester, and I was helping mom with some house chores, and I saw a message from Malith Perera, aka Superman, like pop up on the phone banner, Okay, that was his Instagram name back then.
It was, yeah. Because I'm obsessed with the character Superman.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Can't take off to save life.
well, I said yes,
And then he said, "Hey, you fell on my newsfeed." Some other lines
like
and
poetic.
Yeah, he had a nice cheesy pickup line, and then he said, "Thought I'll say hi, cause why not?" And then that guy saw it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, hello, hello, handsome." But then I waited for like 1 hour before I replied.
Yeah, of course. Otherwise, it'll look really bad.
It'll look very desperate if
Yeah.
not. So
Was this after your transformation or before?
after,
that was
definitely
somewhat
after.
after some.
This was when he had like his veins popping
Popping
and
out
he was showing
and his
off.
junk out as
Yeah,
well.
his
Yeah.
big red runners
Yeah.
pictures on Instagram.
Those
and all
things,
that
and it made it easier.
stuff.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
So when did you all meet eye to eye?
And then I came back after 2 months, but
So till then you all kept in touch,
Yeah, every
kept in
day.
touch, long
but
distance.
not exclusive.
Exclusive.
Were you watering plants
Really?
at that time?
I mean,
it was
exclusive
watering
in
many
the-
plants. I'm pretty
In
sure.
my heart, I was exclusive.
You had a garden growing behind. Harvesting every day.
අර Facebook එකේ බාන් බඩි වගේ.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, I was speaking to her, and then she was meant to come back to Melbourne roughly around end of April or end of May,
No,
and then it's
June.
got postponed, and
Yeah.
then she came in June,
and which year was this?
2017.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, we have more to catch up on this newlywed pair looking gorgeous when we do come back after this. This segment is called Hot Seat, and I love it. Thank you to our friends at Crystal Luxury Wellness for joining us on Date with Danu. These guys are absolutely awesome in sort of transforming you the best version. Now, talking about scars, apart from the scars that Malith would have given you emotionally, Malith has scars too. And if you have these things that really hold you back in terms of your confidence, whatever it is, there are tons of ways to bring your scars to a place where it's not noticeable at all with their amazing lineup of laser treatments. And in Sri Lanka, they have the biggest lineup of laser treatments available, giving you solutions to every problem that you may have. Visit Crystal Luxury Wellness or give them a call on their hotline and come to know more details about how you could get the right help that you deserve. So thank you for joining us on the show, and we have questions. Malith, this to you. Out of the superstars, who are you a fan of?
Out of the
She-
superstars.
I have more in this question. Shian, Nadini, Ajit, Sankar.
I know who's definitely not.
The name that I wanted is not there, but
Oh.
out of all that, probably Sankar.
Not a fan of?
Not a fan of out of those all. එහෙම කියන්න බෑනේ මාව.
But you, I tell you.
Ajit.
I don't think Ajit even know I exist. I don't think Ajit knows that he exists. So,
It's a nice guy. But yeah, couldn't say I'm a fan of him.
was Nadini invited for the wedding?
No, she wasn't. Nah. We were playing with it was a very intimate wedding. So if I was to invite everyone, how can I?
I know, and you
know?
didn't come.
It was part of the intimacy. And
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
were part of
come.
that
I'm
gang,
so
and you still didn't make it.
sorry. I know. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Was Shian invited?
He wasn't.
Right. Ajit?
Ajit was invited.
Now we all know.
I gave it away, didn't I? I gave it away, didn't I?
That's okay. I love you more so.
Yeah. I love you too.
What is that one song of Malith that really touches your heart?
I think there are a couple, but I really like his latest, the one that he released last. It's called Tuvarakaya. That's very nice, and I also like Moara the Sondagena.
What's that song that got really popular on TikTok just like last year? Like
Ja.
that.
Chan.
Yeah,
Sale
Actually, this guy sent me a snippet
of me singing
of him
it.
singing that.
So he'll maru there.
Yeah,
was
I
singing
love
out
that part, that hook. I love it so much. Yeah. I did a few.
Wait, you
Yeah.
sang it at the wedding too, didn't you?
I did.
I wasn't there at this intimate wedding.
You went to see Modi.
You went to see Modi. Modi doesn't.
See Modi sing
Listen, darling, I didn't go to see Modi. I went to see everyone else that was there, and it was totally worth it. Like
Did Modi come?
he had come, but I was not there for that.
Oh.
He didn't keep an appointment too. But like like Siddharth Malhotra, anytime. Cheat on you for him. Yeah, please. He also didn't come, but I'm just saying, I was expecting him also to be
So none of you guys basically came. So it's all right.
I'm confused. Which?
But
None of the
Priyanka
guys
Chopra, what's her name in? Deepika Padukone was there.
Ah, she came. Yeah.
God, she's so beautiful.
How tall is she?
She's really tall. Like
very
Shah Rukh Khan looked like a midget next to her.
Oh,
Oh wow.
So she's tall. She's gorgeous.
Triple X accent in kata karade. Thank you so much.
But it was a great experience.
Very good.
God. This to you. If you had to star in Magic Mike, what would your choice of underwear be? Your options: jockstrap, a thong, if not, just normal.
What's a jock strap? Is that a joka like the
Jock with the strap at the back, what people use.
strap at the back? Matsang. What am I going to do with that? I mean, I used to wear that when I was playing cricket. The ball guard,
That's a jock strap, right?
I think that's a jock strap. So for Magic Mike, I mean, it's a tough one. You have to show some of his skin too. So I might have to go.
No,
with
you
the
have to
jock strap.
show most of your skin.
Most of my skin, yeah. Not the one with, but anyway, I will go with the jock strap. Yeah.
Jock strap, yeah. I think the thong might just disappear.
Yeah.
Okay, at this very moment, I'm asking this from the two of you. Who is your favorite singer in Sri Lanka, if you could name one? Just because of their music or personality or whatever.
Should I be
Yours?
biased? Oh, definitely Malith.
Yes, apart from me.
After Malith.
Apart from you.
Love.
Kagada. I don't have one specific one.
Just give me anyone.
I
No,
know you like Kasa, Danitri, Bhati.
I like Kanchan Anurali.
Good choice. You?
I would have to be. Look, I really like Danitri too. Look, I love all the legendary.
No,
artists
it's just
too.
like something that you feel in your
I
heart.
really like
because-
his music.
Yeah,
I really
I
like
think he's very talented.
Yeah.
What would you do if you caught Malith cheating on you? Your options: kill him, leave him, forgive him, or join the fun.
Kill him.
But just before you kill him, let me come. Just for a moment.
No worries.
Malith, if you wake up gay, you will cheat on your wife with whom? Your options: Hemal, Siddharth Malhotra, Zac Efron, Saranga.
Danu.
Oh, what?
Thank you so much.
When you see me after the break, I'll be there in between. You see you after this. Thank you to our friends at Crystal Luxury Wellness for joining us on Date with Danu. These guys are absolutely awesome in sort of transforming you to the best version. Now, talking about scars, apart from the scars that Malith would have given you emotionally, Malith has scars too. And if you have these things that really hold you back in terms of your confidence, whatever it is, there are tons of ways to bring your scars to a place where it's not noticeable at all with their amazing lineup of laser treatments. And in Sri Lanka, they have the biggest lineup of laser treatments available, giving you solutions to every problem that you may have. Visit Crystal Luxury Wellness or give them a call on their hotline and come to know more details about how you could get the right help that you deserve. Welcome back to the show. So adorable, these two. From 2017, their love story started. They just got married. They're flying off to Aussie very soon. Got a chance to somehow get them on a show, and I'm so happy that they did come. So 27, it all started, and then y'all kept it hush for a bit, or no?
We kind of did, yeah.
No, not we, you did.
Yeah, because
I mean, like, I was full on,
Yeah.
for my parents and my cousins, my friends,
heart,
everyone.
soul, mind, all given.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all given, but
Yeah.
this one I kept it, close for
Because
about
of
3
his
years.
public profile, yeah.
Public profile and also once the news gets out, people do many things to leave.
I know, just to poison her mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing, after I had you on my show for the first time, the things that people told me about you, I was
That's
like,
right.
wow.
Yeah, because even I'm shocked to read some of these comments on.
Comments.
Some of them, it doesn't get to me. It used to get to me when I was 17, because
Yeah.
that's when I got popular. But, after
Now,
like
of
3
course.
years of dealing with it, it's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. How was it when you met his family? I know he's very close to his mom.
Yes, they're so loving, so innocent. So I think they just took me with open arms as their daughter, and he has 2 sisters, brothers-in-law, and 3 nieces, and they're the most loving, caring, and the most adorable family. I'm
That's
so
amazing.
lucky.
When you took this decision to go to Aussie, especially at the time when you were like at your peak, you were doing so well, you could have made a fabulous musical career here as well.
Yeah.
But you took this chance and you went there. How was it at the start? Life is not easy. If you migrate with your family, it's one thing, but not alone.
Yeah, because I was 18 and turning 19 when I migrated. I was at my career peak, like you said.
And was it
a
a
bit of a shock.
decision that you always wanted to take, or?
Not necessarily. It wasn't even in my bucket list until I went to Australia for a few concerts, and then one of the people I hanged out with, they happened to suggest, why don't you come here? You just finished your A-levels, why don't you come here? And I said, like, oh, yeah, why not? Because I was gonna go to uni here, and then I was like, yeah, might as well go to in Australia. That's what happened. But at that time, it was a bit of a culture shock. I never used to speak in English. I didn't even, I didn't even pass IELTS. IELTS is the test. And I had to go there and study English first and then be qualified to go through my bachelor's. So it was a bit of a journey. It has been a bit of a journey. But I think somehow listening to music, speaking with natives, and watching movies, reading books have allowed me to get through that language barrier initially. Because that's what kept me from any other things. But initially it was a culture shock, and on a fame, because I was quite big and famous here, a bit of a VIP here, and then over there you're nobody. Once you go there. So but dealt with it. But I think that...
Like, I'm sure it would have been emotionally draining. A lot of people think, going overseas and you see the nice pictures and you're like, wow, he must be having a good life. But behind that, there's always a story that's really...
Oh, absolutely.
And as the only boy, I'm sure your mum would have...
Yeah, absolutely. She didn't want me to go because I had
Of
a
course.
career here. It was very well lined up. But I think by going over there, there was a shift in my personality development as well. Because I was mama's boy, and dad, I grew under the shelter of my parents. And then getting away and being independent had somewhat grown me as a person. So I kind of like that change and that shift.
That's true. I think during COVID time is when we saw Malith, like you were more active on social media.
Very much so.
Yeah, and we were able to reach out, and that's when I first did an online interview with him. I didn't even know he will know me, but it was...
Yeah, because, okay, this is how to put it. This is the best way to put it. I said to her that, you invited me for a show because I actually had no idea who Danu was. Like the reason why I know, because all these posh people know, I'm the game kolla macha, all right? Game kolla. I mamo janatawe hang out and Ranil Mahinda wage kolle. So because of that, I wasn't aware.
Ranil?
Mahinda. Okay, kolle. And then she was very excited to hear that. Oh, Danu. And then I went ahead and checked all the programs. I'm like, oh, I love this guy. Might as well do it with him and see. And then since then,
I've been like
this pestering hasn't ended.
like a bloody Velcro that got stitched on and latched on.
But initially, instantly we became friends. Actually,
Yeah.
That their chemistry was there. Was on straight, I would be dating you.
How was it for you when you moved to Aussie?
I was 18, and you know, a culture shock, and all of that, you know, the same stuff that everyone else experiences there. But I was pretty excited to go there. I've always wanted to, you know, leave Sri Lanka, go to a different country, experience, and just be independent. So I was very excited, and you know, just got the ball rolling. Yeah, life's been great, and I met him.
And she got my balls.
Yes or no? It's a very simple question. I'm sure you would have understood by now. You have a yes side and a no side. Just show what is relevant. Are you a morning person? Do you enjoy serving your partner? Do you like risky adventures?
Somewhat.
Do you like camping?
I like camping, but I don't think she can handle camping.
I know, you know, we became civilized because we wanted to use a commode. We wanted to wash ourselves and be clean, not to go there and wipe ourselves with leaves and just.
And
no, but then in Australia there are campsites, but there are toilets.
They are called glamping.
It's not necessarily.
No,
if you were to come, you know, I mean, you've been coming for the last 5 years, but
in every
but if you were to come, I could take you around. Like, camping is actually literally over there. It's pretty sick. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you able to share your thoughts and feelings easily with people?
I mean, yes and no.
Yes and no. I think it depends on how close you are with that person.
Do you get angry easily?
Yeah.
Really?
No, you don't.
I don't.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
it's no. Yeah, sorry. You know, like when I see a bill or something, you know, extra charges. Or
Yeah,
something,
if
I
you
do
see
get
something
pissed.
unexpected on the credit card, then like, oh, what have you done here? But apart from that, you're pretty chill.
Is it easy for you to forgive?
No.
Do you think keeping secrets in a relationship is okay?
No. Stop. What are you laughing at?
Yeah, I'm saying no.
He's saying no, but his mind is.
I know.
Can you admit when you're wrong?
No, well, sometimes.
Maybe. All right. Just wanted to. Well done. That's it. No prize here.
Thank you.
Prize is me.
Nothing from Crystal Luxury Wellness?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's get a facial.
Don't make me lose my sponsors when you're done with this show. I wanted to ask you. So, as an accountant, you know, accountants are very they're very strict. They can be also they're like the HR of money market. Are you all good?
He is. I'm the complete opposite.
And you are into it.
I know, and I'm an accountant as well.
That's great. Your company must be having a party.
I know, we're balling.
Approved. All budgets approved.
And then, I'm pretty chill.
I'm pretty good with that.
But he's very stringent.
That's
and
because
strict.
I think he
has
had
a
it
budget and everything.
tough.
Even for the wedding, I had a very hard time trying to get
budgets
things
approved by him.
I know.
Do you submit
Sometimes
3 budgets?
I had to ask the wedding planner me. You
have to submit 3 budgets.
Yes.
And the lowest one will get approved.
Lowest one will sometimes get approved.
It has to be below $100. That's his quota. Everything below $100 approved.
So put it 10 times under $100.
Don't give her ideas.
Thank you.
It's a cool thing to live by. Let's get into a break. We'll see you right after. Thank you to Celine for joining us on the show, the only fair trade in Sri Lanka. It has been a brand that has really supported women and really given them a chance to rise above all the problems and difficulties that society may throw at them, making them entrepreneurs who can contribute not only towards their family but also to the country. Celine is not just a fashion brand or a brand that makes amazing fabrics like what I'm wearing right now. It's a movement that has really changed Sri Lanka. Thank you, Celine, for joining us. You can always go on Celine and purchase some of these products to give back to society and at the same time keep the Sri Lankan flag flying high. Malith, how did you become this Visala?
Always wanted to be this Visala.
No, but I'm just saying, like when I see your mum, she's just the size of this
She's actually,
stand.
yeah.
She's so tiny.
She's the
Did
size
she
of-
adopt you?
Look, that's a question I ask myself every time I see my parents. But I think, in all honesty, I think my dad's bloodline is somewhat bigger. Yeah, that's how I'm getting it. So my Grammy, my dad's mom, was actually big woman. She was a big woman. Not in the sense that I'm a big name, like she was a tall. Sorry, is that the correct word?
Yeah, she's
am I politically correct?
Yes,
So
she was a, okay.
she's a plus size.
She was a well-structured woman.
well-structured
Right.
skeleton. Right?
And, okay, because you were not like this when you were here, right?
No,
you were
I
just a
wasn't,
crony like Carola.
Yeah. Yes.
Like literally, you look like a piece of bombini hanging around.
Oh,
Not serious superstar.
when I walk past Minisma, I'll let but no, I wasn't this big, but I was always tall. And when I went to Australia, after going to Australia, started bodybuilding because I really wanted to do that for myself. Started doing that and started eating right, started eating at a calorie surplus, and then over time, sort of grew the muscles and the muscle mass in the body.
Have you seen him before when he was?
I mean, on
She was,
Yeah.
she was
pictures,
relatively, she was.
Did
she
you
was
know
young.
who Malith was?
She did, she did.
I did, but
She was young.
I was very small.
Oh, this
We
is
do
a
have a 98 gap.
9-year cradle snatcher. 9-year.
Cradle snatcher.
I don't get that reference, but it's alright.
Cradle snatcher.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's,
you-
so that's the cradle. I
Yeah,
see.
you caught. Oh my God. Oh, that's all right.
naughty boy.
Yeah.
Cradle snatcher කියන්නේ ඉතින් මම cradle කාර්ය ගත්තේ නෑ.
No, from 2017. Why did it take so long to like?
To settle down or
Yeah.
find a. Oh, I guess. Look, I mean, life happens. I guess in a way, and I wasn't necessarily looking, but when you find someone, I guess, yeah, that's the way to put it. You are not ever looking, but when you find someone who actually you can grow together with, who believes in you, who supports you throughout your journey, I think that person will steal your heart. And I could see the future together with that kind of person. So she's definitely the one for me.
This is the time when you have to sing the acapella. Yona that was just so sweet and so cheesy. It was like it's a Hallmark card printed the other way. Man, wanted to speak to you in terms of getting your family to like accept him. Was it quick?
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
My
really?
mom. I just had to show
This
the
one
picture.
would have like charmed, no?
Yeah, his WhatsApp
He-
picture was he was wearing a nice, I think, suit.
Were those
and-
tighty whities on? Was
No,
this-
no. If I showed that, I don't know. But I think she saw it later on. 'cause
She
was on
saw
the
it later
Facebook.
on.
Yeah.
She didn't mind it anyway.
බලන්නකෝ මේ ඔක්කොම පෙන්නලා රටටම ලෝකෙටම
රටම දැකලා.
ඔව් රටම දැක්ක නෙමෙයි තාම තියෙන අලවලක් පැනවල
Apart from his jewels, everything else has.
darling they were out too
If you zoom in.
if you no it was there was nothing left for the imagination it was just like there you would have just taken it without it all right coming back
They're there to be shown. I mean,
yeah
Yeah, so my mom, I showed the WhatsApp picture because I was in my room and, you know, we were video calling and chatting with each other. And my mom was like, you know,
what is
happened
this
to her all of a
kochu-kochu?
sudden,
Yeah,
you know,
like,
why is
what's
she
this
all in
kochu-kochu?
the room all of a sudden now? And she came into my room one day and, "Khati to khata kane?" And I was like,
This is when you're here.
yeah, when I was here. And then she was like, I think me, kolle keka. Uncle, and I was like, I showed the WhatsApp picture. She's like, sunglasses ekut dala me alasaraide. I think that was it. You know,
She didn't know who it was because the shades
she probably trusted me with my choices,
Right,
and she's
okay.
always been trusting with my choices. So I know I've made the best decision ever.
I don't know.
Just put a curtain and let them be inside.
Get a room, you
No,
two.
you two just need to, like, I thought by 2017 now you would have got sick of each other. But see, did it all just blossom back? But did it all blossom back when you all saw each other in the get-up and like when you saw her dressed?
Yes.
During the wedding?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And also you all have done a beautiful shoot in Aussie as well.
Yes, we have.
Indeed.
And it was all somewhat unplanned too, but it was...
Because you all were walking and the others were like, you know, they're like,
Yeah.
I think brown cut it a piece.
Oh, exactly, yeah. But
But we got so many compliments for
we
the
get so
candy
many-
and shoot.
Yeah, you all
the
look.
people walking on the streets, they were really, they were in awe. They were like, you know, you looking sharp, man. She's a beautiful wife. She's a beautiful bride and all that. It's like, but it went well. It went well, really well.
The
I
team was
think.
great. They
The
did a
team
really
was, we
good
worked with
job.
the team, Rashan and the team, and they pulled it off fantastic.
It was gorgeous though. Those pictures are amazing.
Thank you.
Time for a break after this. A smile really does set standards in life. Look at her. I think she has beautiful teeth. Actually, you do. Well, if you don't have it naturally, you can still get it done because there is something called the design of your smile, and you can redesign it and make it absolutely gorgeous with a line. These guys have brought in technology that is world class, giving you a chance to not feel very concerned about how you look when you open your mouth. You can now get the perfect smile every single time when you visit them. Apart from that, they have solutions for any type of usual dental issues, a filling, it could be just shaping it, whitening it, you name it, they have all the options under one roof. Align is international standards, available here in Sri Lanka. Welcome back to the show. You know, what's amazing is the fact that, you know, we have had so many artists who have gone to other countries and they find it very hard to reconnect with the audience, come here, find the love and the affection they've had. But it's remarkable. Malith has still kept it going. He has had sold out concerts. He's coming back for one more in June. When I was at Ramani Fernando's getting my hair done, and this girl said when he was in the hospital also, I went and saw him and I even took a picture with him. That is pure love. And that you can never put a price tag on it.
Absolutely.
And that's remarkable. How do you think people have stayed relevant to you and to what your performances do to them?
I think it's because people might have shown my growth as a person, as an artist. It has certainly evolved over the years. And I have to thank social media. Social media has done a fantastic job with allowing people to be connected with the audience from a remote location. So that's basically what it was. Social media has changed the game completely.
That's true.
I think that played played a big part. Other than the fact that I was coming and going, was doing concerts, and I did 2 of my big shows back in 2023, and we might do one another next year. And I also became a part of this big chain of event called hi.lk. So we are going around the country performing, and we are going to take that to Melbourne as well. So perhaps all those, all that combination might have helped for sure.
What do you think about his performances on stage?
I think I'm one of the biggest supporters, and I'm always in awe of his work. He's such a hard worker. let it be his.
Bias.
No, I'm not. I'm truly speaking. Let it be his, his business or his music career or anything. He's such a hard worker. He puts in, I think, 200% to everything, and I think that's how he delivers what he delivers all the time.
Brilliant. And I think Australia is also a country where a lot of diaspora is longing for everything that is Sri Lankan, and they really appreciate the talent that has gone from here, and they don't make you feel out of place there.
No, it's a very diverse country.
Yeah.
From every corner of the world, people are there. Melbourne, particularly when it comes to also food choices, the variety is, I think, quite unmatched in comparison to anywhere else in the world. It's you can get anything from hot pot to dummy camera to anything you want.
If you have hot butter cuttlefish, life is good.
Hot pot?
Hot butter cuttlefish.
Hot butter cuttlefish.
Yeah.
Mama ki hot pot ba?
Mata hot pot hot pot thing.
You have a?
You have to try hot pot.
Machang, it's
When you come down.
Look, it's mediocre here, but if
You have to cook.
if you come over there,
You
it's
just have to get the
such a
combination right.
it's a fantastic.
Maybe I had the bad pot here.
You do. Not the hot one.
Not the hot pot.
Settle for the teapot then.
Let's get into a segment that I simply love, and who else can I do it with now, knowing that these two are here? It's called Kinky. I've never seen anyone this excited to do Kinky. I have asked these questions from state leaders. I've had ambassadors. They have very reluctantly suffered and answered.
Really?
Yeah. It's only till I ask the question, then they want to really show off. They're like, we are performers too.
Did you bring what's that guy's name? Kumaratunga's daughter's married. Harin? Was Harin here?
Yes.
Harin was here, right?
Yeah.
I think I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. I asked him questions too. Kumaratunga's water chain.
Yeah, I forgot. He lives in Melbourne now.
He does?
Harin lives in Melbourne.
Really? He has
Yeah.
moved?
He moved.
Oh. It's news for Sri Lanka. Okay, then. All right, here we go. How would you define a mind-blowing experience in the bedroom?
A mind-blowing experience
In the bedroom.
in the bedroom.
Something that puts you to sleep in an instant after.
Absolutely.
Oh.
It's like,
And I've had that yesterday too, so it's good. You didn't want to know.
Do you like toys in the bedroom?
Yeah, to some respect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm a toy. You can play with me.
that's it, he's done with the
He's done
question.
with that. Set. Kinky.
What gets you all hot and bothered immediately?
Bit
Don't
of
tell the
foreplay.
sun.
Bit of foreplay.
Like what? Like touch?
Or a slap or something.
Oh.
Or like a choke.
Ah. I got really shy.
The roles have reversed,
I
Danu.
know here. Honey, the box is only a display item. Don't use the boxes. You can check if you like.
Yeah, I'd like to check.
It's very cute.
There's a ribbon in front. Clearly
Do we
don't know
have
how to break a box.
Do we have to? I've broken it. I have broken it already. Enough boxes in my life. Whoa. Diva enchantment.
Break. When you want to find bad pictures, you need to go old school and dig on Facebook, because Instagram filters have always made people look better. You can't look bad. You have a problem. You need to be in like cinema, like I don't know, you need to be on something.
Excuse me, how about me?
She's anyway on you.
No,
I mean, like, oh my.
compliments on me. Yeah.
No, darling, you know. I stand in attention whenever I see you.
Ooh. I can see the tension. Please hide it.
You know, one of the reasons I never bothered with him then was because of this.
You are not gonna
Like
believe.
pass.
You're not gonna. Yeah, you're not gonna believe. Once I wore one of the cowboy hats, and then I wore a piece of jewelry that'll be worn by the rock stars
All together
all together
on one shirt.
Yeah.
No, you're
I had
wearing
no
a
idea.
white cowboy hat, white suit, everything
White
And
shoes
the-
were
and
so
the
in fact,
shoes.
and those days this collar out like this,
Yes.
and
Yeah, yeah.
God, good day to go.
Slightly
Look
cringe,
at
slightly
like
cringe.
you look like you got kicked out of a university.
Rag kar la do.
Yeah, like you entered hospital looking like this.
Yes.
God, frame it though.
Very
it's
innocent,
nice.
innocent looking Malith there. Yeah.
Y'all are supposed to tell stories. When was this?
That was in Earls
This was-
Regency.
Yeah.
During my concert.
This was for in 2023
Three.
for the second Mathaka Mandira in Kandy. It was after a good night.
That was,
Ah.
yeah, that's what I was
one of the
actually
photos
speaking
I was
about.
talking about.
Look at my jewelry there. Am I wearing that spiky jewelry or not?
I don't know, but this.
What?
Can't
Like,
see it.
when was this?
This was before I even migrated.
You know, I would have killed
was
you
you.
on the way out. I would have just murdered you before you left
Terrible.
home.
Isn't that it's
Terrible
not-
fashion sense.
It
What
doesn't
it-
match like
I know, you
no
had
idea.
just worn things you had.
Yeah, that's right. I just bought it.
But why did you buy a cowboy hat? It was
Or maybe
available
he was
at-
riding
Wait,
somewhere.
I know. You bought this at House of Fashion, right? Because they had cowboy hats at one
Back
time.
in the day?
Yeah.
I was wearing whatever I could find that was uniquely different.
Darling, this was not unique.
Yeah, I
This is-
know.
This is like a.
this is unique in a very bad way.
You look like a Paranakot seller.
Yeah, I know.
Or you robbed one of them.
That's my mother.
That's I think that was in 2016.
16, yeah.
So cute.
Oh my
that was
god,
Mindy and
that
her
was
friends.
me.
I recognize Rashmi.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know the other
that's me, and then Rashmi, my best friend, who was also my bridesmaid. Kavindya, I think you know her. She's been on the show.
Yeah.
She's one of the master,
Brains, yeah.
Yes, ever.
Look at the cutie on
And
the
that's
third, huh?
Ushira, so that's a four
That's from the
musketeers. Yeah,
I saw.
that's me and my dad on my
Still there.
first birthday.
It's really cute. It's a
Thank
cute
you.
picture.
Oh my god, I look very
That's
chubby.
the
in
family.
It's a cute picture
Family
though.
portrait.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's the brother.
that. Yes.
You had tendencies, Malith, at any time in your life
Tendencies. What do you mean by tendency?
to bring out the inner girl in you?
In a girl.
No, I never. You gotta blame. I have
I
to
promise
blame,
you, this is far from being rock.
I have to blame
This looks like
Studio 3000. I think it was Studio 3000.
Hi.
But this was for a
Hi.
cover
They
photo,
applied, yeah,
right?
they applied makeup on me so much, so excessively.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
you look
So-
very like.
No,
With the eyeliner.
I should have come out back then. But anyway,
Mama Malith.
that's exactly. I'm like, hello, yeah. Top the bottom.
And you're bent on a chair.
This was actually a concept for a. In all honesty, I wanted to look like a vampire. I don't know how that turned out to be.
That's far from a vampire.
It's far from being a vampire, right?
You
Except
would have
for
been like,
yours.
Yeah. This is Twilight. This is from like the Twilight in 1950s. You know.
No, darling. There was no Twilight like
There's
that.
no Twilight.
Uh,
It's a Kanamedria, not Twilight. Look at that kid, yeah?
It's me and my brother at
was it an exhibition that you all did?
No. So back in school, every grade we had an art exhibition,
Oh.
and this was back then.
Are
I
those
was
your
in,
paintings at the back?
I think
One of them could
yeah,
be.
one of them should be. I can't remember which one.
Yes.
No, I think that's my brother's.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You were an attendee.
Yes. That's the
That's the one
photo
I
you
left.
talk about.
Nothing for imagination.
This
Look
is
at
the picture.
that. Yeah, that's the one, huh?
This was posted all over social media, and then he
Yeah.
came and did a music video here again in no clothes,
Yeah.
running by the.
You would, yeah, you would
With
go.
all this hard work, I think you deserve to. Yeah.
I didn't know the was out, but it was.
the temperature. This show needs, I don't know, we'll bless this show up.
Make a ban on YouTube making. This is gonna get banned.
Yeah, but anyway, jokes apart, I think you guys are really, really sweet. More than anything, I think they know how to take a joke, they know how to have a good time, and that's the most important thing. What's your friend's name? What Beauty or Angel or what was his name?
Angel?
Your friend who I met at Tux.
Hero.
Angel! Angel! He's gonna love this.
You know, it was so easy for me to find him on Instagram when I put that
Yeah.
picture because
Yes.
who the hell names somebody Hero?
Yeah, that's right. He's hero. Yeah.
He's a hero.
He's hero.
Yeah, but anyway, I think you guys are absolutely cute, and I really wish you happiness, joy, lots of kids, and
He said he's going to
Yeah.
start making them soon.
it's brilliant. And more than anything, happiness, and that's the most important.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us.
I hope you had a good time. I had a
I
great
had,
time.
We
had a
always
great
do.
time. Thank you.
On the note, we need to wrap things up. Thank you for joining us today on Date with Danu. Until we see you again, keep smiling.